Hi everyone, welcome to another video of mine. Today I'll be taking you on a walk in Docklands and I'll be starting along Harbour Esplanade, which is near Marvel Stadium. So this part of Melbourne is not that busy considering it's an inner city suburb of Melbourne and it is really close to the central business district. It's just bordering the western edge. However, this area does get busy at night or when there is a sporting match or concert, as there is the Marvel Stadium, which is located in the suburb. So, Docklands is primarily a waterfront area centered along the banks of the Yarra River, and it is bounded by Spencer Street, Wurundjeri Way, and Montague Street to the east, the Yarra River and Mooney Pond Street to the west, and Footscray Road and Dynon Road to the north, and Lorimer Street, Boundary Road, and the Westgate Freeway along the Yarra River to the south. I'm just going to cross the roads. You can see the nice view of Marvel Stadium soon. The site of the modern day Docklands was originally a swamp, and in the late 1880s, it became a bustling dock area as part of the Port of Melbourne, with an extensive network of wharves, heavy rail infrastructure, and light industry. Actually, you can still see the former light rail tracks or heavy rail tracks that go along here, but which I'm just crossing now is just part of the light rail that goes into various suburbs of Melbourne, and they terminate at Docklands. So you can see part of what was the former docks of Melbourne, and those poles are not exactly, they're wooden poles, and I think they're still remnants of what it was in the past. So Docklands fell into disuse by the late 1990s and was virtually abandoned, and it was actually a focal point from the rave scene of Melbourne. And the Docklands area is having a revitalization which started around the year 2000. And across the river, you'll be able to see the Bolte Bridge, which goes directly to the Melbourne airport. And I regularly use that freeway. It's called the CityLink. It goes to Melbourne airport, and I always use that freeway when I go to the airport. You can see some nice plants there, some native vegetation. They're trying to beautify the area. And at the time of recording, they were also putting up Christmas decorations. And I did notice a gentleman putting up a Christmas tree as well, which actually looked really nice. It'll be coming up in a couple of minutes. There was a construction of the Docklands Stadium in the late 1990s, which attracted developer interest in the area, and the urban renewal began in earnest in the year 2000. Over here you can see a small park which was recently developed, and you'll be able to see Marvel Stadium across the road. I'm not exactly sure how much it can seat, but there's quite a few thousand people, and I have been there on numerous occasions to watch Australian football matches as well as some cricket matches between Australia and India. It's actually quite a nice stadium to go. Docklands also has experience in apartment boom and became a much sought after business address, which attracted the national headquarters of many businesses, including the National Australia Bank, David Jones, Medibank, the Bureau of Meteorology, Ericsson, Bendigo, and Adelaide Bank, as well as the television networks of 9 and 7, and also the the development was overseen by the Victorian government through its agency Vic Urban. Docklands is known for its contemporary architecture. The suburb is home to a number of heritage buildings that have been retained for adaptive reuse, which includes many of the warehouses, etc. And also, the landmark Melbourne Star is still there, despite it not being functional. And it's not being functional for at least 5 years now, or close to 5 years. So I would really like to see it be functional again. I haven't been on a Ferris wheel for a while, and I think the last time I went was in Vegas. Oh god, I forgot the name. The High Roller. I went on that one when I was in Vegas in 2022 during the daytime. So I went with a friend and we had a whole compartment to ourselves. I think it would be a lot busier at night if you're in Vegas than during the daytime. But there weren't too many people in the day, which was nice just to, But at daytime it was quite warm. We went in July to Vegas and it was really, really hot at that time. So we didn't really go outside except for walking. So I'll just give you a bit of a background as well, a bit more of a background. So before the foundation of Melbourne, the Docklands area was a large wetlands area of the Yarra River estuary. Sorry if I'm pronouncing that incorrectly. It consists of a large saltwater lagoon and a giant swamp at the mouth of the Moonee Ponds Creek. It was one of the open hunting grounds of the Wurundjeri people who created some middens around the edge of the lake. And it was populated by black swans as well as ducks and other various animals. In the year 1835, a gentleman called John Batman established a home in Batman's Hill. Now, this is not related to the comic book hero Batman. It is completely different. And there is a Batman's Hill in Melbourne as well as a Batman's Park. And Melbourne was actually supposed to be, one of the names for Melbourne was Batmania. And that was one of the names we proposed back in the 1830s when Melbourne was founded. So it would be quite interesting if Melbourne was known as Batmania. I'm just going to take a walk. There is the Merry Christmas sign here, which was put up in early December or late November. Don't really remember when it was actually put up, but the Christmas tree was being finished when I was there. So this is actually quite a nice area. Quite a lot of people are coming to live here and move to the area, which I really like. So I wouldn't mind moving here. I know it's a bit quiet and not as busy as the other surrounding suburbs, but this is a nice area of Melbourne. And I do like it. It's up and coming, and I think in the next few years or so it'll get more busier and attract more people to go. And considering that it's close to the city, a lot of businesses and a lot of headquarters as well, it will get really busy. But I do like the area. It's actually quite a nice place to visit, etc. And especially it has a good nightlife as well. I'm just going to continue walking. Let's go back to Harbour Esplanade. And you can see there is a tram there as well, which is going to one of the suburbs in Melbourne. There is also a Costco here in the Docklands area, but that will be moving to another suburb with larger land area in the next couple of years. Not exactly sure when that's going to happen, but it's going to be moving soon. So this path also has a bicycle path as well. So the pedestrians on one side and the bicycles on the other side. And the pine trees are still there as well, which is a theme of the area. And I think coming up you'll be able to see me in one of the mirrors. Oh no, you'll be able to see me in one of the windows, sorry. Like a mirror. You can see some scooters down there. So if you're coming to Melbourne, I would recommend coming here just to have a look. If you're coming during the daytime, it is like usually like this. But if you're coming at night time, I would recommend coming on a Friday or Saturday night, or when there is like a concert or a sporting event that's happening. Then you'll be able to see that is a lot more busier. But certain parts of Docklands can get busy, and certain parts aren't too busy. I'm just gonna cross the road here. Coming up on the right ahead is where all the cars are going. The Sky bus to Melbourne Airport comes this side, and this is like goes through this area from Southern Cross Station all the way to Melbourne Airport, and I have actually taken that as well. When I don't drive, or when someone is not able to take me, I take the Sky bus, which is about $40 return, 40 Australian dollars return, so it's not that bad. It's per person. But if you're going with a family, it is can get expensive. Or if you're going with other people as well, it can get expensive. But if you're going by yourself, it is $40, so it's not that bad. So I'm going to make a left turn here. So for everyone else, just to let you know that we drive on the other side of the road to many other countries in the world. So and when I went overseas to Canada and the US, I did find it took me a while to actually get used to, looking at the other side of the road. So left hand driving, etc. So it took me some time. I'm just going to make my way along this road now. So making my way. It will be Costco coming up soon, but that's on the other side. So I'm going to finish up the video here. I'm just going to leave you with the view of the area, and you can have a nice view of the area. So thank you everyone for watching. So please don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. So please have a look at the rest of the video. I would greatly appreciate it. Everyone have a wonderful day, and I will see you in my next video.